Hi guys, welcome back. Scanlink here, we're off for more of Pokemon Go. There is a new update today. I may have came a little earlier today, but it wasn't available this morning, even though I looked at it a couple of days ago. Took a couple of notes. I'm just in my back garden right now because I just got back from work. Like I said, I'll get into an update, well, during my last video on the channel, which was a Final Fantasy Anniversary Edition bonus episode. I'll cover that at a certain point when it comes to, like, me and my job, because it's, like, 5 days a week or something. But that's not what you're here for. What you're here for is Pokemon Go. And, yes, we've got some updates here. Not really any gameplay, per se. And as soon as I start talking, it stops loading. Maybe I should stop doing videos as soon as an update comes out. But now it's loading again. So, anyway. The reason why I'm just in my back garden, just sitting here, talking to a camera, to a phone, is because, well, the thing that I can actually do is actually related to what we're about to do right now in terms of the update. Because I should be able to give berries to my Pokemon that are in gyms at the comfort of wherever I am. What the hell was that? Oh, I'm not trying to zoom in there. Thank you. It was a Spearow. You know what? Let's have an obligatory capture a Pokemon time today. I have actually done a bit of Pokemon Go today during my half an hour lunch. So, because, like, as I'm in Chelmsford, I can do, like, a bunch of stuff. Would you get in the ball, please? There we go. So, yes. I'll talk about one point right now, since I can't actually show it off, because knowing my current power level being 25... I'm probably not going to be able to get it. And it's not covered in the update in the Play Store, but it was something that I researched and it said it was going to be in the next update. Legendary raids and passes are now available to higher level trainers. Basically, the game sees if you've participated in a bunch of raids since the previous update, and if you're a high enough level, you can get legendary passes for legendary Pokemon. We already know that since the raids were a thing, legendary Pokemon were also a thing, but only in set locations. Now they can appear anywhere, but you can't fight them because if you do not have a legendary raid pass. They are a different class of raid, so a standard free pass or premium pass may not get you through. So that's kind of a thing. That's a very high level Spearow. I'm actually pretty chuffed about that. I mean, we've got a raid going on over there. We've actually got a raid going over. Is that a Bayleaf? I think I did a Bayleaf, but it didn't want to get in the ball, and I was so annoyed about that. Or did I catch it? Well, actually, there's something else that I want to talk about that's not on my notes, but it is part of the update. Captured Pokemon now actually have a symbol showing how they were caught. So I guess we can check that out right now. So let's go to my Pokemon here. Oh yeah, and the anniversary Pikachus and stuff have now finished because it's... Oh no, it shouldn't be. No, they said the anniversary Pikachus would stay until the 22nd, but it seems like the shop... Oh, the shop hasn't loaded properly yet. Okay, never mind then. Ignore me on that. Let me just get back to what I was saying. If I go to any Pokemon here, and I am going to do it as recent. Yeah, I did catch a Bayleaf from a raid. So let's go check that out. So let's go scroll down a bit. There we go. It's now actually shows the Pokeball on. It actually shows what Pokeball you caught it in, just like Gen 3 and above. So that's pretty cool. So we got some Gen 3 mechanics just squeezing their way into this game already, even though we're technically in the Gen 2 at the moment. So yeah, Premier Ball. Catching, as we already know, Premier Balls are only used as your ammunition for catching a Pokemon after a raid battle, and you're rewarded a certain amount and a certain amount of chances on catching it, depending on how you performed in the raid battle, so that's a thing. But yeah, we got Great Ball there, a Premier Ball for the Bayleaf. This Pikachu should be an Ultra Ball, yep, it's an Ultra Ball. This Zubat is a Pokeball. Let's have a look. Great Ball, okay. But yeah, somehow the game must have tracked what Pokeball we caught the Pokemon in since the release, because otherwise they wouldn't have been able to implement this for all of our Pokemon, because it would be weird on how, like, oh, you caught this in a Pokeball 1 year ago. It's like, even though we didn't actually track that at that point, we do now, but you would have had to have the data in the first place. So that's something else about the update. Another thing about the update is that the search has been modified, but in certain ways. Maybe like if you search like a Pikachu or something, it will search for evolutions as well, perhaps. I'm not entirely too sure if it's done alphabetically or something like that. Basically, the search bar in your Pokemon menu has been revamped a bit. I need to go back to my Pokemon, actually. Because, another update, that, as there's no raids that I can do that are in time for me to do at the moment, gym Pokéstops are now available even after a raid is completed. So, you remember when we were locked out of, the gym after we beat the raid battle? We couldn't do... Oh, hello, Max. But yeah, we were locked out of a gym after the raid. We couldn't put Pokemon in, we couldn't heal Pokemon up with berries, and we couldn't do the Pokestop, which was like the main thing. Now we can at least interact with the Pokestops even after we have completed the raid. So if you've collected an item, and you've got to wait about 2 minutes and for the raid to even begin, and by the time you finish the raid, way more than 5 minutes have passed, so you're missing out on items, and you're right there, and if you've done the raid and that's the only Pokestop in the area, you're kind of screwed. You're kind of locked out until the raid ends for everybody. So now, you can actually interact with those. And the final one, which I want to get to, is that you can give berries to your Pokemon that are in gyms from your Pokemon subscreen, but the effect of the recovery is decreased as a result, because you're not actually at the gym. So, if I go back to CP here, scroll back up, there we go, I have a Crobat. I have got this Arcanine in a gym in Chelmsford near Cash Converters. And as you see here, it allows me to actually go to the gym. I don't know what that means. Maybe it means that it hasn't lost a lot? I don't know. But if I click go to gym here, see what happens. Go to gym. Hello. Strange. It's not working. I don't want to do any of that shit. Let's reload the page. Oh. Of course! Every time I do an update video, network error. You know what? I'm getting sick of this, 9Tech. And the phone's going off. Give me a... Yeah, no, give me a moment. Anyway, just had to deal with a phone call. That was the home phone, not my mobile, in case you didn't know. But yes, if we click go to gym, we'll go to the gym, we can give berries, but I don't want to do that right now, and I don't know what that circle is all about. Maybe it's how many battles it's survived? Maybe how many battles it's taken in order to be knocked out? I'm not too sure. It's weird, but yeah, basically, if your Pokemon are about to drop, you can just spam berries and keep them into the gym. So you don't have to rely on other people or yourself to do it when you're actually at the gym yourself. Of course, I'm not going to be bothered about that at the moment because I want all the coins I can possibly get. And as I'm going pretty much to town anyway, I don't need to use this unless I put a Pokemon in one of the local gyms around here or uptown in Braintree. So, that's pretty much it. But there's not really much else to note down, I don't think. I think that was all my notes. Yes, it was. So, yeah. It's a small little update, but it helps with getting a few more coins in gyms and able to collect items after a raid is done, so that's a thing. And yeah, is there anything of interest? Just a bunch of Electabuzzes. Bayleaf, and we don't know what's in that egg, and we won't know what it is until in about an hour and 15 minutes from now. Right then, so in the next episode, guys, of Pokemon Go, we are going to go probably a few more raids, hopefully, maybe, don't know, considering I don't have a lot of free time anymore. But yeah, that might be a thing. So, next time, we'll just cover whatever comes up next, maybe more updates, maybe more battles. See you guys then.